Greetings, minions, and welcome back to Back to the Future Part 5, Out of Time on the A to Z Challenge with me, your generous, magnanimous, fragrant, good at sports host.
Come on, Monocle,
how
are you?
Frequently interrupted. And also, T-Dude is here.
Yeah, see, I don't do anything like that. I don't say, no, etc. Would you like to go to the bottom of the sea?
Is that what you
so
said? I thought maybe later we're playing a game now, T-Dude. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So the last episode, if you remember, we were trying to discredit Edna because she was a bitch, and then we've got to I think YouTube finds those sounds now. Actually, I better not use that. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're trying to discredit Edna. She was taken off by Officer Parker for being the speakeasy arsonist, which is actually quite a big reveal. Which we don't get until now, which is that Edna was the speakeasy arsonist. She was the one burning down all the illicit boozers. That's
a great phrase, the speakeasy arsonist.
I know, right? I'm trying to think of a good joke.
The squeak easy arse trouser.
Oh yeah, you've ruined it. Okay, right.
Yep, that's me. I ruin things.
So, I don't know what we need to do now. Let's find out, actually. That's probably a good idea.
Well, we haven't been to see Jacques Cousteau.
If Emmett doesn't demonstrate his invention, the results could be catastrophic, as opposed to what? You'd better ask if anyone's seen him. So, yeah, there was a few comments on the last video, actually, which were people were like, Marty's a jerk, an absolute dick. You know, just because your timeline's been screwed up doesn't mean that you have the right, morally, to, do all the stuff like breaking up Edna and Doc and and chasing off Trixie from Biff and not Biff, from Mr. Tannen.
Yeah.
We do so many bad things in the pursuit of getting back our original timeline.
Yeah, but this is good though. This is what I think is one of the biggest highlights for me of this game is. The story, like the story, has a fairly good theme to it, which didn't get covered, I think, that much in the film trilogy. Which was that, like, we know, because we're from 1985, we know, like, as Marty, we know how things should be because we need to fix the timeline. But obviously, us going around being a little dictator, trying to say, no, you should fall in love with this person, you shouldn't fall in love. But basically, like, they're bad for you because we've seen the crazy 1984 kind of like prison camp version of Hill Valley because of how things panned out. Our job is to simply like guide Emmett like through his life specifically and say don't do this, do that. Well, I mean, it raises a good point.
All Doc knows is a lifetime of being with Edna, and then suddenly he's catapulted back in time, where for the first time he's like, oh, a time machine, and he sees Edna as he fell in love with her. And feels like he can fix that. And then there's this little upstart here who's like, no, Doc, you screwed up. She's not for you. She sucks. And and you've got nothing to go on this except my word. Well,
that's what I mean. That's what I think. I think this game might be one of the things that really highlights the whole kind of when you've got a character that's trying to go through and put time back to how they know it. You basically look like you are telling people who to marry, what to do, what not to do, and it's like, you're basically taking away someone else's freedom of choice.
Yeah, I mean,
which is great. It's a great story.
Yeah,
great story.
It is. There's lots of moral questions raised in this, which would be excellent for a debate at some point. But for now, we're going to talk to this guy.
Would you like Excuse me, Mr.
Jacques Duteau, at your
Jacques Duteau. Okay. Have you seen Emmett?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish brown hair.
Distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Black.
Great, thanks.
The House of Ass.
I really hope we could just turn our head a little bit, just see further into his helmet, and it is a little. There's no head in there. It's a fish in some water.
Come out of there! Don't listen to him.
Now this is what I call my. I don't know. I had a joke lined up, and then he opened it up. It's just a room.
This is what I call a prison cell.
We're just gonna have a little talk. Glass house.
You've got old old Christopher Lloyd voice down real good.
Oh,
well
thank
done.
I gotta talk like I gotta bug up.
House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett!
Those in glass
don't listen
houses.
to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Just in case no one was eavesdropping.
Unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family.
Yeah.
Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a giant puzzle house. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll start at the top, work our way down.
Uh oh. I feel like you almost need to. We'll see how long this goes on for. Probably not that long, but you almost need to put the Final Fantasy X Cloister of Trials music on.
You're. Yeah. I wonder if I remember to do that. That'd be fun. Oh no, that'd be worse.
That was so irritating. That music, it was a chore, man. Basically, that's what it was, wasn't it? That was the achievement, is that you survived a chore.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Is that okay? So I've done that. There's obviously nothing here.
Oh.
Did I?
Hey, that's the problem when you encounter a green screen. There's nothing you can do about it.
I was gonna say there's a thing that said handle on it. There. Oh, is this the green one? Oh, okay. I don't know.
Well, click it, see if it's an error.
I did.
Oh no. Oh balls.
Alright, we'll go down.
Oh no, hang on. Wait, mate, this might work. You've opened now. Close this one. And then
I'm gonna because the one inside hasn't made any difference. So I'm just gonna leave it open for now, and then I can always come back up and change that. Oh, holding shift makes me walk.
Surely they've gone off together and got a burger and all that sort of stuff now. Like, this is the way we wanted to go.
Oh, wait, now I could go back up there and do that.
Can we?
Yeah, because the red wall is across now. Wait, I'll show you. Oh.
You closed it more?
Ignore me.
I don't
know. Oh, I hate that. Alright, well, whatever. Let's.
Maybe you do need to play the Final Fantasy X music.
No, I don't want to play the Final Fantasy X music, Tater. Alright,
I'll do it instead.
No, please.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh.
Drink this and everything will be fine.
This is really good.
Oh, it's like, does this smell of chloroform to you?
Oh boy.
Yeesh.
I was praising the I was praising this game's storytelling a little while ago. But there's a certain amount of this which is, Doc Brown, who's a character that I love throughout all media. I think Doc Brown is one of the a great character.
Yeah, he's the sort of.
This is.
Sorry,
yeah, he's the quintessential. Like if you say like, give me a nice mad scientist kind of
Emmett?
uptype. Like,
I was
Doc
gonna say
Brown.
he's kind of like the
take him now,
Gandalf
Doc.
character, or the grandfatherly one.
The next exhibitor on our
The
list
safe
is
one.
Officer Danny Parker of the Hill
But
Valley
yeah, but this
Police
game's a
Force.
bit of a character
Officer
assassination,
Parker is
isn't
going
it?
to demonstrate a few of the many
It just shows that everyone has the
marvelous
capacity
tools that our
for
boys in blue will
evil.
soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker?
Who is not here. So we're going to wait for him, I guess.
It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
From whom? Who is she addressing? There's no one there.
I know.
You just
This
have
is
to
an
imagine
error. This is not an error, but this is a problem. I think an issue that this game has. Its lack of people. It's pretty sad, isn't it? There should be loads of.
Excuse
at
me,
least
sir.
give us.
I'm looking for a
give
tall,
us 5 or
thin,
6
older
people
gentleman.
walking.
He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
This guy seems to know everything.
Just who you talking about?
Hang on a minute.
Hey, just left, not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
Wow.
That's
He goes, and don't go and stay at the spooky castle at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Take off your helmet.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinus levels.
Being
I
a
think
dick.
time for an assault.
No, you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology.
Oh, just grab his breathing tube and fart into
Quit
it.
fooling around, Doc. What have you done with Emmett?
And then strangle him.
I'm being attacked!
Sonny! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
I can.
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confusing.
I'll say
I
he is.
am a fish.
One, I should toss him out on his ear.
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to
what
antagonize
audience?
him. But if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show.
Wait for him to
But
stop
if you
talking,
make another
then make the
scene
complaint,
like that,
Marty.
I'm afraid I'm going to have you expelled from the hall.
Or we'll just accept it and move on.
Electronic levitator.
Alright. Where
Where'd
We
you
know who
stash
he is.
Emmett?
Yeah.
In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
let me look at that then.
I think I'm going to take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
Look, we've got a reel of freaking
No.
tickets.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Just put the tickets in.
So Emmett is basically like him saying you are not without a ticket is the equivalent. Like he said it as if he's holding a gun. You know, like oh no, you cannot enter the ride until you're this.
It's come such a
Fight.
long way from episode 1 where it literally was put the gun down.
Yeah.
Or I'll burn down this establishment.
I'll feed you some salty soup.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a ride
Just
in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
I have lots of tickets.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the
I mean,
hall.
would he not just do that anyway?
A cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
If I was him and needed to get rid of Marty, I would have just done that anyway and make something
Not
up.
gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Oh, come on, Doc.
I feel like he's kind of Doc is like
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket.
He's like
you
almost
have to
like-
honor my ticket.
he's stuck inside the role
the
now
wrong
of Jack Cousteau.
Oh, give me a break.
Doesn't he have more pressing things to do than to pretend to be this person?
No, have you seen the size of Hill Valley? It's 3 rooms. It's like 2 rooms.
Would you like to play a game?
Would you like to play in the bathysphere? Come back in a week or so.
What? It's like, well, I don't understand the threat level here. Like, if we go and get some tickets for him and hand it over, is he going to go like, oh, okay, ride in my ride?
This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure. That's a P ticket.
Oh.
Well, the guy at the
Gets me into the
aquarium is
bathroom.
refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
Let's go talk to the guy.
Duteau, this
That
young
you
man
were assaulting.
claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I am only too happy to take his ticket.
This is such a
Please,
charade.
Climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere.
And keep you in there until the next full moon.
Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is.
What a dick.
Well, I will work on the problem.
Um.
Perhaps if you come back
Oh, actually, I think I
later.
remember what to do here.
Do we have to...
No.
Come down,
Okay. So
please. The
I'll lay it out for you.
exhibit is currently
young
closed
Emmett
for
is in
repair.
the bathysphere.
Yeah, I
wait.
figured. Otherwise, this charade wouldn't be a
Hiya,
thing.
folks. It's me, Techne, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit? Hey, folks? If you haven't done so already,
There's a
I
background
urge each
person
and
that
every
went,
one of
"Woo!"
you to take a peek at furnishings of the future. Right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me,
Oh, this is obviously
Techne,
so that if
at
you
our
haven't got a ticket
information
yet, you know
desk.
to go and get her.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay, so let me lay it out.
It sort of bummed me out a bit that there's no patrons to this place.
Right.
There's not like give me 3 character models like just like walking around.
It may be quite some time before
So
the
for this,
exhibit
young
is
Emmett is in the
fixed.
bathysphere.
I'm not
Old
going
Emmett
anywhere.
is down here.
Yeah.
And he's obviously stuck inside the bathysphere. Now, if anything were to happen to young Emmett, old Emmett would suffer. In the sense of, without young Emmett, there can be no older Emmett. And there's this big oxygen hose.
So stamp on the oxygen hose.
It's like, oh no. It looks to me like your future's in trouble.
Having a hose.
Yeah.
What does it
so
matter? There's nobody in the bathysphere.
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
And then, I remember you having this conversation earlier, which is you have to wait for stuff.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse meets imminent doom.
It does if
Oh,
there's somebody
yeah,
inside the
usually.
bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
Yeah.
That's how nobody is at all worried about this.
Arthur McFly is like he's like staring at the
Funny.
turnstile.
You'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
Yeah, okay, we get it.
Yeah, this is a bit of an ordeal, isn't it?
I'm wondering how Emmett's getting oxygen
Raise the
in that,
bathysphere,
like,
Doc.
diving suit of his.
Then neither will I.
We'll just wait a little longer, I guess. I hope this is it. Oh,
They're from 2 different timelines completely, aren't they? So
Surprise! The gears, they have become unstuck.
Of course.
There,
Who's he
see?
performing
It
in
was
front of?
just a
Fine.
malfunction after all.
There we go. Lovely.
I bet this read a lot better. Like as the script
Let's
was.
get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true.
Dang, he
Hey,
got away and
you.
nobody's...
He just took that guy's wallet.
Oh,
I
God.
think he took his wallet.
Oh,
He took
remind
that
me
guy's
not to
wallet.
become an oceanographer.
The only
I guess I
patron.
must have
The
such a
literal only patron.
claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well,
They're
we've all
not.
got
They're not having
problems.
that one.
Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Not to
Oh,
talk
he
to
had
you.
some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task
there's
once
patrons
again
too, dude.
to highlight one
Two
of
of
the
them.
great
Oh.
minds who was hard at work
Where were
building
they?
a better tomorrow.
I think that's me.
I mean,
I'm
it's
next
still
on the
not
roster.
particularly impressive,
Well,
but
are you
like,
ready?
where were they?
I don't have a
for the-
choice.
Duration of the
Static
game.
accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you
Oh
go.
yeah, I kept this in my book.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Oh my
I just
god! Oh
had
yeah,
this on me.
Gizmos and banging
Oh,
them
dear.
together in his garage.
his,
And who
his
knows?
nautical
One
coil.
of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
It's so sad.
I know.
But
But hey,
Ought to do it. Are the block
Rocket
bearings in
cars.
the raised position?
Great.
Block bearings, block bearings.
Block bearings.
His position.
Flux
Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
You are going
Don't
to
have
die.
to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Jackson, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father.
There's a pair of ears with a man
Where
attached.
is he? Hand him over this instant!
Is that one of those joke shop
Justice!
moustaches that you buy, but it's grown a man?
Let's talk to Judge Brown.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Oh.
I used to watch Judge Brown. I think it was a daytime TV show.
And Lord, today will be, oh God, I can't do the accent, but yeah, okay. The daytime TV, Judge Brown. A famous Judge Brown. What's this, we're in the 30s, so yeah, he must have been quite old. Anyway, Emmett, be reasonable. Oh,
All of the above.
Since when has be reasonable ever been an argument that ever works in these situations? Ever.
That's not an argument. That's a heavy suggestion.
Yes.
Come on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
You're a
He's
dick.
up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. I counting the fourth.
You're counting the fourth.
Try. Try.
3 and a half? Okay.
How does that? I don't know. How does that song go in Grand Theft Auto?
My son.
Emmett's
I tried
not ready to
die,
talk
diggy,
to you
diggy, die.
directly.
I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so, yeah.
You're intimidating him. His mind is made up.
Can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
You're intimidating him.
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
Oh dear.
Oh crikey!
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Yeah.
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 Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right,
You
Emmett. Come
dare
on.
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Shut up.
He's got to give you a fair trial.
Oh yeah.
maybe he'll give you a
That's a
fair
good
chance
point.
to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
Oh God. All right.
Oh, intermediary.
Is your
Mr.
client prepared
Intermediary.
to make a statement?
Oh my
He
goodness.
says you won't listen.
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Okay, and now I'll click on Emmett.
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
He promised he'd listen.
you heard
Come
him.
on.
He said he'll listen to you.
Get in there.
Well,
At least give it a shot.
They're going to yell, aren't they? They're going to do that thing.
Father,
If only I could.
you've never understood the first
Ban
thing
this
about
fear.
me. All you want to
What's
do is
your
step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be
What's
young.
to
You
understand?
don't know what it's
You're
like
a
to
big,
have
overgrown
dreams, to have
baby.
Oh, that
ambitions
happened quicker than I
so
expected.
great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's
Instead of
all you
letting
can
your
do to
mother
hang on
indulge
for
every
dear
word
life
of your
while they
cockamamie
gallop on where they must.
Wow,
This
these things
is
While they're
America.
fighting,
bad
And in
words.
America,
While they're
our
fighting,
government
steal
is
his
what
rocket
our
car.
father did. Isn't that why you came to
Tie them
America?
both
To
up,
live where there
steal
wouldn't
their
be so many
possessions, and
rules?
burn their house down.
Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Delighted.
Great Scott, I'm heavy.
Right, okay.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason
Wow.
why.
It's... I don't know. He's not...
What the hell is that? Just pointing and...
What the hell is that? Quick, do your experiment.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks'
I
time.
mean, you're not wrong. He
That's
will.
what I'm afraid of.
Right? He's not like other people.
Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Uh-huh.
Oh, bloody
Look, Your
hell.
Honor, you don't see it,
That
but
grin.
there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
From his mother.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition
Yes.
is going to be a success?
No.
Yes. Oh yeah, we could say no. Like, that's the... Like... I don't know, man. You can't lose this game, can you?
Let's press no.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job
Wow.
as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's different from you?
Crikey.
Flipping heck.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You?
Quite a lot of money.
You bet your socks, me. And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa, he was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's
So
learning
your father
something.
didn't approve of you coming to America.
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
No, I'm sure he didn't hear any of that. I'll click on him, though.
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Oh, he didn't hear any of it. Oh,
He says you like your
man.
mother.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
What'd you just say?
You were starting to say that you're like,
Skip it.
can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay? I
Stop
get
being
it.
an idiot.
And
Get out
so
there.
does he. But what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to
What
support
is this
him.
sudden turnabout nonsense, you know?
Pop, you're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne.
Oh, no.
You see the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Yeah, we got 5 people waiting for this to
Yes.
happen.
Oh, good.
Lady
Ladies and
and
gentlemen, thank you for
gentleman.
bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Wow, there's people screaming, cheering in the back. Don't break your neck.
Where we're hospital, where we're going, we're gonna need a hospital.
Socialized medicine. Where are we going? Oh, well.
Look at that! He's flying! Emmett is flying!
Wright brothers be damned.
Perfect. Now it just needs to fall apart, that'd be great.
Dad, look, I'm inventing.
Did she stab him or something?
Oh. Maybe she didn't
Yeah,
have
really
a
fed
bicycle
up.
to steal and got really annoyed.
I suppose so.
Huh?
Yeah, did look.
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
Oh, Lady Features has stolen the car.
Oh. No way.
Okay.
You okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Once an arsonist.
Forget about it.
Always
Come
an
on.
arsonist.
We gotta find a way to stop her
No,
before.
don't come any closer.
Uh-oh.
Doc,
Go away!
Oh, phasing.
but
Move! Move! Marty!
Well,
I was kind of hoping that she would drive through him when he was semi-transparent, so he doesn't. How does that work?
oh
Yeah,
my
never
God,
mind.
Doc,
I'm having a heart attack, Marty.
say something.
And I'm going invisible. One's stranger than the other.
Iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
new space.
Is that a shopping list?
What? You mean?
The one I... Wow.
Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Everyone's being electrified indoors, by the look of it.
I think I am going to be.
Yeah, I think he's realised that the future's going to change because the
Come on,
newspaper
Doc.
says he
Doc,
gets the key
don't
to
do
the city.
this. Don't go.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, around the corner, hey, Marty, I've been...
Come back.
I think he literally will.
Doc?
Oh, I love it. That's a good look for him.
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up.
And broken
What
people.
was I thinking?
Good thing there was no people in there.
Naturally, the ionic wind
Yeah.
generated by an electromagnet of that size will play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Cool. What about your
Hoverboard.
dad, though?
What about your father?
Oh, yes, I suppose
Oh,
I should
yes.
wait for him to finish dealing
I
with
landed on him.
I can't say he was exactly thrilled with the unexpected turn my demonstration took. But you heard him in there. He understands that a life of science has its ups and downs.
Sometimes
the way
in the
I
same
see
hour.
it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Yes.
It's a long story.
Yes.
Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
Yes.
It was,
If
Carl
we go on
Sagan.
record saying that we
What?
killed Carl
The guy who
Sagan
tried to
before
hire
he
me
was
in there?
born.
You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from,
Obviously, when we
what
go
you're
fix all
doing
this
here,
nonsense up,
there's
Doc's gonna be
one
like,
thing
oh,
I
hey, you've
do
been
know.
around my whole
Whatever
life.
it is, it does have something to do with me.
You were the creepy
Please,
guy.
Aaron.
You're
what
the guy
Don't
that
ask
just never
me
go
this.
away.
Come
saw
on, let
that.
me see. I deserve an explanation.
Let's do it.
Okay, here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. Don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
I bought us some
You can't
pretzels.
understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise.
I'll put it in my wallet. Someone took my wallet!
Wait, I will see you again, right?
Why is he asking that?
Guarantee it.
That's a weird thing to ask. I think he knows, to be honest.
Yeah, I
reckon
guess
he
so.
knows.
Yeah, he knows the plot.
I've been trying to find a place to pause.
Oh, it's fine. It's dramatic.
Here comes trouble. Cold.
I hope it's just a skeleton in a skirt.
It was me, Einstein. I'm the protagonist.
Hey, it worked.
Yay!
He fixed it.
And now kiss.
So, you were the same
Oh
one.
no.
Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
Isn't that lovely?
I remember you being.
was
I
the
remember you
ceremony?
being more sort of
Oh.
Orwellian.
You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
That's cool.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
Not messing up the timeline at all. Don't ask. Shut up. Let's go.
Restore your path seems like the
I
responsible thing to do. If you say that
exactly. That's
you're
the
gonna
responsible
stop you
one.
from
I think I came to stop you from
Yeah.
marrying Edna.
okay, let's be an
Came to
arse.
stop
Yeah, let's
you
click
from
that one.
marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland. I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my
Stab my
career, I
career.
never saw her again.
and she blew up the soup
Not to
kitchen.
mention
she stole my bicycle.
That is, unless your presence has cause for the other.
Who was that anyway?
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Oh my god. Guess who?
Where is he? Where's that no good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name.
That's actual Michael J. Fox.
You see my Artie
Oh, yeah.
anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
Yeah.
So that's how she got her job back.
What's wrong with your hand,
He's
Marty?
married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma.
married the wrong grandma.
And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
With my brain transformation device?
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
There's 2 cars.
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
Yeah.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it.
Great
It made a
Scott!
loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
This is heavy!
Marty, do you
One
have
more
any
mission.
notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is
I hope she
bad.
gets eaten by a
This is very
dinosaur as an
bad.
encoder.
Let's
That'd be
just hope
great.
she jumped
Like in the
into the
background, things
future.
just start popping
A
into
far
different
future.
things.
If she's jumped into the past,
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bollocks. Holy crap. I think this calls for a swear word, Marty. Oh, wow. Hill Valley doesn't exist. Oh.
Oh no.
That's pretty
Well,
heavy.
there's less people. It's a bit more like a chill valley now.
We just leave Hill Valley?
Wait, if Hill
no,
Valley doesn't exist,
I
how do
believe
these people
Hill Valley
exist?
just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
I am incredibly conscious of the fact that we're 40 minutes in and we're still trying to find somewhere to save.
Well,
I'm
now
sure
you
there'll
two
be a
am I
thing.
lost? Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
Where's Hill Valley?
We're looking for Hill Valley.
We're lost and why are
Which
you
is it, a hill or a
Canadian?
valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
Who destroyed Hill Valley? Well, clearly.
Did someone make Hill Valley disappear?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least
Oh, we're going way
45
back.
years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary.
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say,
Well,
if
we
there's
know
anybody
who
to tell you
that
what
is.
happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative.
In
that
a
we
wig.
talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Can you make her talk?
Would you help us with her?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift.
Oh,
She
she
doesn't
went
like
back into the
strangers.
past, couldn't get
I'm
back
sure
again.
we can handle
aged.
it.
We'll be very polite. Please, you gotta see her.
Oh dear.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you.
Holy
I
moly.
got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Interesting. I don't remember this bit, so...
Can I drive?
No.
No!
My car. Oh, DeLorean. There's thousands of them.
There we
Okay,
go.
we've got to stop. No, this is... I don't want to press escape just in case there's bad news.
Mary Pickford.
Mary Pickford. She's just sat there playing a banjo. Oh my god. Stainless steel
Ding, ding,
rusted.
ding, ding. Oh no.
I
Is she
guess so.
drying the DeLorean out on the clothesline?
My. How the mighty have fallen. There we go. Find out what happened to Hill Valley. We'll do that the next time on the A to Z challenge with me,
Next
the
time.
Monocle, and the ever-fragrant T-Dude. Edna's Camp, back in 1931. Oh, yeah. All right. Save the game there. Go back and then gonna say thank y'all very much for watching. Appreciate it. T-Dude, you got anything you want to add to this here debacle?
If you find yourself fading out of existence,
Steal
just
a
check
car,
the
go back
paper.
in time, and live a life of relative ease.
And if you get the car wet, don't forget to hang it out to dry.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much. And join us the next time we play a video game for your entertainment. This has been your friend Monocle T-Dude. Signing off for now. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra! Trousers.
Yes. Oh, I have to go to the tailor's.